What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for RuPaul's Drag Race season 12 episode whatever. I'll put the right one in the description. But this is the super fan makeover episode. So the ladies are going to get paired up with a super fan, and we will see how that goes. So we start this episode off where we left off last week with the elimination of Miss Widow Von Du, and all the ladies agreed that she became her own self-saboteur. They talked Heidi talked about the moment when she knew Widow had sort of just given up. And again, I spoke on that last week in my review, and pretty much every review I looked at said the same thing, that she sort of just she I don't think she consciously did it, obviously, but at a certain point you get in your head and you just let those demons get the best of you. Sad to see her go, because I really was team Widow, but competition moves on. Miss Jada was the winner, and wasn't no whole lot of drama in that, so we come in, and Rue lets the ladies know that there really is not going to be a mini challenge, that basically the challenge this week is the super fan makeover, and that because Jade won last week, that she would get to pair up the ladies. And so we meet our super fans, and they think that they're there for like a live taping of, how they do like the musicals or different events like that, and they have an audience. So that's what they think they're there for. They have no idea they're there to be made over. Of course, immediately when they come in and they're told that they're going to be made over, they crack, they fall into tears. Honestly, I probably would tear up too. I'm a super fan. I have watched every season in real time. Like, I remember watching the first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, I'm not some of these other people who could tell you every single contestant and every single outfit and every single challenge. I ain't that super. But I'm definitely a super fan. So if I ever stumbled into something like this, baby, I would probably fall out into tears too. And then being in the presence of RuPaul, stop it. So we have Bethany. Jada matched herself with Bethany. Crystal with Grace. Heidi with Nicole. Sherry with Janet. Gigi with Shay. And Jackie with Tiffany. And of course that means absolutely nothing, because y'all don't know these women. But I'm just telling you the names. Now, the little twist that they added this season is that on top of the drag and making them look like they're part of the family, there has to be some sort of family resemblance. They also have to prepare for a lip sync. They're all going to have to lip sync for their life. And I think that once again is great, because again, as a super fan, who doesn't want to do a lip sync? Who doesn't want to be on that main stage giving it and just having that whole drag race experience? Even though, unless it's all stars, having to lip sync isn't always a good thing, but it's just the moment, being in that moment. And so that is what it is. Now, again, this is not going to be a long review, because but we got a few things. Heidi, the person that Heidi was paired with, Nicole. Nicole was bullied a lot. Nicole is a big girl, like myself, and she was bullied a lot. And she said that over the years it really ate away at her confidence, and so she was emotional. But Sherry was very sensitive to that, and they had a couple of moments, Bethany. No, not Bethany. It was it Shay? I think it might have been Shay, who just was totally like in total tears just to be in the presence of RuPaul. It was either Tiffany or Shay. I don't remember which one. I don't want to say nothing inappropriate, but I don't remember which one. Crystal got paired up with great. Listen, Jada, whether she meant to or not, she did some great pairings. Because when I tell you Crystal was definitely paired up with her spirit animal, okay? Grace had to be Crystal's best friend in her head. You know what I mean? Like, they were both very quirky, a little nerdy, and she was definitely down for the fact that Crystal was outside of the box. Like, she didn't question it, she didn't judge it, and she was 100 all in for it. She was there. We got a little moment. We got to know Jade a little bit more. We, found out she's been with her boyfriend for 12 years and that, it's been really hard to be away from him because they, pretty much have been inseparable. But she said that this competition came along at the right time because being around Bethany really gave her some energy, and she had a spirit that just gave her what she needed to sort of just re-energize her, in the moment as they were going through. So, I mean, it was fun to see. I mean, again, you see them trying on heels, you see them playing in the makeup, you see them playing with the wig. So, it was all cool. Then they had to go practice for their lip sync, the choreography. Jamal Sims was there to help them out with that. I don't. The only other thing, Heidi got a name, honey. She is was she Heidi? Oh gosh, I'll forget it. Damn it. What was it? Forget it. Anyway, Heidi got a new name, child. She loves it. She gonna hold on to it. She gonna keep it. I'll find it. I'll remember it later, child. Shoot. I know y'all gonna tell me in the comments. But anyway, Heidi has a new name. And Heidi decided she was gonna do 70s. Her and her partner were gonna do 70s. And here comes Miss Jackie Cox talking about she gonna do Night at the Disco. Now I'm with Heidi on this one. Heifer, you've been doing 60s looks from day one. Everything you've done has been something out of the 1960s. Now all of a sudden you want to jump decades when Miss Heidi decides that she gonna be a 70s queen. Now I ain't saying she did it on purpose. I'm just saying it was very coinkydink. Then Miss Jackie Cox was also throwing some shade at Heidi. And I said, where's all this coming from? Because the last I checked, you was lip syncing for your life last week. Where's all this coming from, Miss Jackie Cox? And why is it coming at Heidi? They better stop acting like Heidi is the weakest link. They better stop. Anyway, moving on. So, the ladies did the runway, and it was really, really good. I think that, I will say I do agree with the judges for the most part. My favorite this week was Crystal and her partner. Crystal did like a whole Bert and Ernie thing, and they looked like they were a spin-off of a Bert and Ernie. And I mean, she had the yellow face and the orange face, and they had the crazy hair, and I really, 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 really enjoyed them. They actually were my favorite. And I agree with the judge. Ross Matthews said that the one thing about drag is do your kind of drag. And I think Crystal Method did her kind of drag. Like, it was clear that there was a Crystal Method influence there. Absolutely. Sherry and her partner did really good. You could definitely tell they had matching outfits, and they looked like they were out of a 1950s pie shop, Jada Essence Hall did the damn thing with her partner, baby. Baby. Listen, I already told y'all Jada don't get that shit wrong, okay? The area where I thought Jada was weak at the beginning of the season, that first episode when she ain't want to dance, honey, and she had like a little attitude. Oh, my. We have come a long way because Jada, I will be the first to admit, I ain't think you was going to be in here this long. I ain't going to lie. Y'all can go back to my first review. I said it. I stand in my shit. But, baby, Jada, you are bringing it down. You and Crystal Method have both peaked at the right time. Now, Crystal Method, you were almost out a few times. I ain't going to lie. A few times I was real worried about you, baby. Thought you was gonna be lip syncing for your life a couple of times, but Jada, you always right here. Even when you didn't do well in that Gays Anatomy challenge, you still would. Anyway, I'm going left. Let me get back to the middle. So, Gigi and her partner, clear, obviously it was something that they made that she was ready for, honey. They had the black and white Dalmatian play off of Cruella de Vil as far as I was concerned. Now, I wasn't that impressed with Gigi's makeup. I mean, she did the makeup for the girl, but I agree with Crystal Method. She had a pretty woman to begin with, so I'm not really impressed that she made her a pretty woman. Like, I didn't see drag queen in her makeup. I saw beat face. I saw you could have went to the MAC counter and got that look. See, there's a look that's a drag queen look. There's a makeup look Y'all know what I'm saying. And I feel like Gigi made her girl look beautiful, but I didn't see drag queen. But okay. Um, that's just me. That's just me. Um, I will say that I agree with the judges that I think the least family resemblance was Heidi. Heidi, you said you were doing Night at the Disco. You look like you was on your way to the disco, but your sister did not. And I feel like that same outfit that you put on her, if it had just been shiny, if it had just looked like a disco outfit, and instead of like put a afro on her, you know what I mean, like an exaggerated afro, honey, with some hoop earrings, and they even brought up a gap, paint a gap on her teeth. I feel like you you may or may not have still been in the bottom, because I do think like this week it was just on. I think that this week but I feel like you would have gotten better criticism. Um, what else? Jackie Cox and her partner again. They looked sisters. There was a resemblance. They had the makeup and the wig and stuff. So it was what it was. It was what it was. I think that's everybody, child. We down to 6. So I think I done covered everybody. They did the lip sync, and they had the two. What they did was they had two partners pairing off against each other. Instead of having all 6 queens on the stage at the same time, they did 2 at a time, and then they just sort of spliced it and showed us the highlights. But the ladies were getting their life, honey. They were having a good time, and Gigi's partner even did a death drop at the end, child. And I know y'all I know y'all real drag queens hate the term death drop because it's not appropriate, but I'm gonna use what I got to get what I want, and so it is going to be a death drop today. I already gave it away that Heidi was in the bottom, and so was Jackie Cox again. The winner was Miss Jada Essence Hall, honey, and she earned it. Jada did that. Jada did that. Now, the song, I don't know the song and I don't know the artist, y'all. This is real raggedy tonight. I didn't know the song and I didn't write it down, but it was like it had like a disco kind of groove to it. And so Heidi and Jackie, they lip synced against each other, and Jackie did that same, quirky. She wasn't dance performing. She was sort of doing, I don't know, I can't describe it, y'all, but that's sort of that quirky, instead of just dancing. And y'all know Heidi's a dancer. So, honey, Heidi was dancing. Heidi was giving it to you. Heidi was working that stage. Heidi even, I love when when somebody's trying to like shade a little bit and they turn it and they make it a part of their performance. So, at the end of the day, when it came down to who was gonna stay, Rue was like, Heidi, Shantae, you stay, right? And of course, everybody was upset. Jackie's partner was upset in the back, and she started crying, and Jackie got upset and emotional. She started crying, and then, Rue did it. Shantae, it was a double Shantae, you stay. Okay, it was a double Shantae. And she let her stay. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. And so that's what it was. Nobody got eliminated this week. So next week we'll still be with top 6, you guys, and we'll see how it goes from there. I'm sorry that this was such a raggedy review, but it was the makeover review. It wasn't a whole lot there. Y'all know what I'm saying? It wasn't a whole lot there. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Drop it in them comments. Peace.